then we still gotta hit it. We are live though.
Yeah, we are. So
Whoa, 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 whoa.
listen to Shawty, I'm into you. Shoot my shot like Jordan Poole. Look at you, give it move. Baby, you know what to do.
Look at Lil Shawty, I'm into you.
What's up, everybody?
All right. As always, welcome back to the Drinking Buddies podcast. I'm one of your lovely hosts here, Rio. My IG is my name, Rio Music. Y'all can go and follow me on IG. I'm sipping on a melon margarita. Of course, I'm taking shots of tequila. Rhyming for no reason. Get on to the next person.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? West Park Ave here. West Park Ave on all social medias, as you see right there. Today, since I've been kind of not mobile the way I want to be, I got my Cayman Jack on the side for my sipper, and I got me some always my Luna Reposado. You know it.
What's up, you guys? I'm Alicia. Why is my computer late? But you can follow me on Snapchat and on Instagram at Alicia Lachey's at the bottom. Tonight, I'm not drinking too heavy, too much. Tonight, I'm drinking on a Club Tail Skinny Margarita.
Hey y'all, I am just simply drinking water. I put my TikTok as my name. I don't really do like every like social media like that. But yeah, I'm just drinking water tonight.
You're what?
TikTok.
Yo, TikTok.
Oh my gosh, why are y'all so mean to me? Oh.
Nah, you said TikTok. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I'm not letting that one slide. TikTok.
I'm just a girl.
Knick-knack, tic-tac.
I'm just a girl.
All right, well, for those who know, we got to start off with a shot. Those of y'all who with me.
Oh,
I don't know why y'all ain't never ready. I'm about to start texting y'all, and it's finna be two.
Man, you crazy. What are you talking about, son?
Salute.
You know what?
All right. We're going to do something a little bit different this time. What's up, viewers? What's up, y'all? Go ahead, comment at y'all here. While we got some viewers in the chat, type of one if the audio good. Before we get into our first topic, all right, I feel like it's been a while since I've seen everybody. It's only been a week. Really not a week because we talk all the time. But let's get into this new little segment we're going to try out. Little story time. Just a little shine like one sneaky thing you did as a teenager. And we're going to go oldest to youngest as we discussed. Starting with
Okay. All right. So this is what I get for trying to sneak around and do stuff that I'm supposed to be doing. You know? So, man, it was trying to be managed with a girl and got my truck stuck. Right. So I had to call for help. And the worst part about it is I could have lost my life. A tornado was happening, right? I didn't check the weather. I didn't know what was going on. The weather just got really, really bad. The girl ended up having to walk home. Luckily, she was close to her house to get there, but I ended up having to abandon my truck. Got my brother and some frat brothers to come down to help me. And yeah, we almost got caught in a tornado. I got my brother's door broken because of me trying to be managed and trying to sneak around and do crap, right? Yeah, that's what happens when you when you just don't do stuff right.
Yeah, that's part of it. Um,
Oh man.
so in high school, me and my cousin was going to a basketball game at another school, another city. Well, we thought the game was at one location at, of course, one of the team's gym. We get there, there's nobody there. So we look it up on the schedule again to only find out that the game is like an additional 40, 50 minutes away. Well, we're not about to go down there. So what are we gonna do? Instead of going back home, she takes her little boo she was talking to, takes mine. We thinking, okay, we gonna go hang out with them, get something to eat. No, her car quit. We on a back road. And I'm like, man, we ain't supposed to really be out here. We're supposed to be at the gym. Y'all, my mama 5 minutes down the street at the church. And so instead of us calling my mama, we called another one of our friends from back home. She done got out the house, snuck out her parents' house to come help us. To only get there to help us, and she has a flat tire. So now we are where we not supposed to be. Y'all, we panicking. And the only reason why she had a flat tire is because she was trying to text and drive. And so she wasn't looking. And almost ran us into an 18-wheeler. Man, when I say everybody just in the car, we all panicking. We don't know what to do. I can call my mama. She 5 minutes down the street, but she gonna be like, why you over here? Why you not at the game? We ended up calling my uncle. He stayed about 15 minutes away. He came, but he ultimately ended up telling my mama. I didn't get in trouble. My cousin didn't get in trouble, but the girl that snuck out the house to come help us, she couldn't hang with us no more.
Dang.
Fast ass. Hey.
She couldn't hang with us no more. Exactly, Terry. Blind leading the blind.
That's your problem. Everybody that's in the chat, man, drop a 1 real quick. Get the audio good. Make sure everything is sweet and
Come
sound.
on down in the chat.
Sneaky
What's up, everybody?
As a teenager, T log off. I had a, back in my younger heyday, I might have got off work or something. It's probably like 2, 3 in the morning, and we already started drinking. Queen, go ahead, pour you a shot. You gotta get here a little. Yeah, you were drinking a shot behind, baby, but we get another one going. Got off work. I'm kind of just, chilling. It's like 2 in the morning. I'm in the bed on the phone, nice little message come on my phone on some pull up. It's not from the person I'm on the phone with, though. So I had to lie. Say I had to go do something to go pull up.
To go pull up.
And, got back home and got back home and got back on the phone, about 5 in the morning. At 5 in the morning.
The breezy.
All right. So it's not if you get caught, it's not really being sneaky. So if you get caught, it's not really being sneaky. So
Cap.
Y'all, to this day, nobody knows about this to this day. All right. So I'm a senior in high school or whatever. And so, like, I'm just out here living life. Like, I do not care at this point. So I was talking to one of the officers that worked in my town. And he was not my boyfriend at the time. So.
In high school?
Yes. I was a senior in high school. I was almost graduated. I remember this night like yesterday because I was like, what did I just get myself into? So he wasn't my boyfriend. My boyfriend was at college. So like I'm at my hometown and I'm just like doing what I do, whatever. So
in high school,
I get a call from my police officer or whatever. Like he's like, what you doing? Whatever, come ride with me. So I'm like, okay, of course. Like it's not the first time. So we just riding around, like he let me drive the police truck. Next thing I know, a call comes in, y'all. A high speed chase. He makes me. We immediately switch spots. I'm like, okay, take me back to my car. He's like, I can't. I'm like, what you mean you can't? Cause who's finna go on this high speed chase? Cause I'm not. He was like, I don't have time. So he's like, put your seatbelt on. So I put my seatbelt on. He's going 90 around curves. Hey, I'm over here praying. I'm like looking at him like, you are crazy. Like, what you got going on? And mind you, I had snuck out my window to go meet up with him. Like, he picked me up in the police truck after I snuck out my window.
You should have taken
And so then I'm like, okay, but like, you on a high speed chase. What am I supposed to do now? Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I'm like, you want to, like, what's going to happen?
Politely. Wait,
Oh,
before we
we
let
got
you
so many
go,
questions.
before we
Hey,
let you go too far.
What? In high school?
Wait. Not only in high school, your actual man was in college somewhere, and you on a joyride with Paul
Speed
Blart.
chase, police chase, yeah.
Oh,
This is what we. All right, continue. I just had to go ahead and
Should have
roll
took
with
her
you on this one. Hey,
Okay. So, anyways, so they eventually they caught the guy without me having to be involved. Like he never actually nobody ever seen us. And I was like, you know what? Just gonna take me home. Just take me home. I can't deal with this. I was like, just take me home. And he took me home and I climbed back in my little window and I went on right to sleep. I got up the next morning and went on to high school and like nothing happened.
yeah,
This was
he
all
went
at
to high
like
school.
midnight, 1 a.m. I was a senior though.
He's a police officer. How
I
soon
just
can
can't.
you even become an officer? What's the age?
Okay, see, that's getting too deep into the story.
aren't you
All
from a
right.
small?
That ain't got nothing to do with here nor
Y'all
there
ain't had
nor
curfew.
anywhere.
No,
Nor here.
I'm
We had no curfew. Debbie didn't know what I was doing either.
Hey,
Hold on,
in
T.
high school though.
all right.
I mean,
I'm looking that up. Nah, I'm looking that up. What's the
I
age?
was 18.
I got,
Nah.
I was 18. I was 18.
I don't care.
hey,
I'm
all right,
looking that
hold
up.
on.
Some research
You
needs to be
know.
done.
Wes said somebody should have been taking him to jail.
That,
He the one that needs to be in the jailhouse.
You know what I'm
you
saying?
understand me?
High school senior.
Hey, man. Okay,
I was
so don't know.
18. I was
Don't
Hey,
18.
nobody want to put theirs in the chat. I see y'all.
I had a
some
curfew my senior year too.
scurry.
Yo, I got one more story and it's so funny. I
no,
never snuck
before you
out
say
the
that,
house.
Alicia, before you say that, I gotta say one thing. Sayonara, brother.
Beat it.
Beat it.
Y'all,
Oh my god. I'm gonna have that video on the side for any time y'all say something crazy. I'm just gonna drop it in here, and
Hold
that's
on.
what's gonna happen.
Hold on. Leash.
But okay, Alicia, go ahead.
Leash. We just got a quick 10 within like the first, I don't even know how long, 10
I
minutes.
don't know. I see it.
Hey, throw that up on the screen, Wes.
Whoa, what
Throw that up on the screen. Throw that overlay up. We're gonna take one right now.
We got
I'm
10
already
viewers.
pulled up.
Oh shoot. Yeah.
Throw that up, man. We're gonna take one right now. Go ahead and get that pulled up. Everybody
Yeah.
We see all
For
y'all
sure.
engagement. So we definitely finna get in to this topic
James,
right after Alicia.
I was
So
going to
what?
answer James' question. Answer your
Okay,
question.
Paul,
We talking
Paul,
about sneaking stuff we did in high school.
Oh, yeah. Here, I got you. But Alicia, go ahead and finish that and we can get into the first one.
I was gonna say I ain't never snuck out the house, but I definitely did sneak in the house. My curfew was like 12 o'clock. And mom used to text me, she'd be like, get home now. And I'd be like, okay. And I still stay out. So y'all came in the house probably like 1:30 one night. Just walked in the house. My daddy just so happened to get up to go to the bathroom probably like 30 seconds later. I jumped on the couch, kicked my shoes off, turned the TV on the first random thing I could.
She watching Good Times.
He went and checked my room when he seen that I wasn't in there. I heard him cussing.
I got you, Pops.
My daddy was cussing so much and going off. My mama called me. She was like, "Where is you at? Your daddy is in here going off." I'm on the couch. My daddy come down the hallway. My bad.
Nah,
I
the whole time you breathing hard.
I couldn't.
She like, you just got in the house.
I
couldn't
snuck
do-
people
I
in my
couldn't do
window.
stuff.
I snuck out my window.
That's
I
the
snuck out
thing.
the front door, the back door.
It wasn't no sneaking
Yeah.
out.
God dang.
So,
See, that's the thing is, it's
all right,
crazy.
hold on.
I couldn't do stuff like that because I got caught. I don't know what it is. Maybe I suck. I don't know.
Hey,
Because my
If you-
brother,
If you're gonna be stupid, you better be tough.
all I'm saying is my brother, that boy got away with everything.
which one?
I'm talking about my
I was
twin
just
brother.
gonna say which one.
I'm about to say it's a lot of y'all. It's
No, I don't watch this man do some stuff, and you know what? I'm not even gonna say that.
all right. And as we get into our first topic, now it's finna get a little spicy. So if you in the comment section, man, if you viewing, get your drink ready. Go ahead and get ready to type your answers in. So very first topic, Susan, get at it.
Okay, is sharing your location? Here I go mixing the words up again.
Yeah,
Is
I'm
sharing
remixing
your-
the words now.
Okay, grammar detective, calm down.
Okay, some glasses. You don't want seeing through the words. The words moving around with you.
Yeah, her glasses so big she can look on the map and see.
God dang,
Wait.
you seeing through whatever.
Who knew being blind was a crime?
Yeah.
They say if it rhymes, it
That
makes
ain't
sense.
helping. For you to be blind.
My bad. I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead. My
I'm
bad.
sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm a mute.
You don't got you good. Got Is sharing your location in the relationship healthy or toxic? I think Alicia should answer first.
Not
I
the
need her
popcorn
first.
reader.
I gotta go first.
Not the
But-
popcorn reader.
Okay, y'all. Actually,
Hit it
we
with
were
the
so mean
popcorn.
with popcorn reading. This is a sidetrack, but I know for a fact
How you
that all of
sidetracking
y'all,
before we get
10
into the
people,
Look, I'm sorry. I hated popcorn reading. I hated reading. Maybe that makes me stupid. I don't care. I hate
No, I'm
reading.
saying though, we all know
Right.
we picked on somebody who could not read.
I was the kid because I have a stuttering problem. I
Julie,
stutter.
it could never be toxic. It
You
could never
pointed
be.
me out. You point me out. Guess what's happening? I'm stuttering.
Bro,
I learned,
okay.
I learned my lesson in college.
I don't want to go too far because we got to get into it.
Okay.
We got to get into it.
My
Did
bad.
anybody ever like try to read ahead to see if it was like a bad word in the book to
Yeah,
try to get
no.
that section?
I
I
had
was
to.
glad it's-
I tried to read ahead to read it beforehand so I can know what the freak I'm saying.
Yeah,
That way
yeah.
I'm not.
Your ass was just sweating. I was trying to be bad and funny. All right, then start us. All right.
Oh shoot!
I'm gonna say I don't think it's toxic. I think it's healthy.
Okay.
I think it's healthy.
Why?
We gotta do wise now. I thought we was gonna go around and everybody say what they think, and then we're gonna get into it.
And I want to hear because I don't want nobody else to copy. Just get one why then. Why you think it's healthy? Because we ain't finna do that.
Well, I mean, I think it's healthy because I share my location with all of y'all, and so I mean, I would have a problem if I'm gonna share my location with my friends. Why would I not share my location with my man?
First of all, she got everybody's location.
I showed
The whole world.
Do you think it's healthy or
I've
toxic the way you check everyone's location?
I'm not
10 times
kind
a
of
day?
weird.
That's her. That's her.
Strictly in a relationship.
Alicia,
Maybe
I'm just
you know,
saying
I
this.
ain't
The
gonna
reason why I know you
Guilty.
got everybody's
I'll be the first
location
person to know
is
you
because
get
I've seen you
kidnapped,
go
though.
to the location and seen a list and watch you scroll. I was like, why are you still scrolling? I was like, why is it that many
Yeah.
people?
Because everybody trusts me with their
Why?
location.
You can't be at everybody's location at once. What if 3 niggas need help?
But I can dispatch
Come on.
the police there if I
Do
need
they
to.
trust you, or do they know you just nosy and gonna look at their location to see if they gonna be all right?
See, that's the thing. No, they trust me because I don't check it. You do.
I do. I'll be the first to know you get kidnapped. And
You're
yeah.
not gonna know if they get
Yeah,
kidnapped though.
that's
You
what I'm
just know that
saying.
they off.
Oh, I am
track.
gonna know because I know I know where they be at, what the main locations. Girl,
That's
I do not be
unhealthy.
put that comment up there, Mario.
No, you finish your thought. I will do that, but that is unhealthy.
I don't really check it like that. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I check it like I check my mama location every day. I check Kaya's location every day, and I check my sister's.
Hey man,
So is
sometimes you
it
just gotta get a
is it
laugh.
okay to call you a stalker?
No,
Why not?
Yeah, yeah.
because it just. I
Stalker,
mean, like, genuinely
stalker,
speaking, like, what
stalker,
is the point of
stalker.
Swear to God, wait,
I had to stop my
cut her
sentence.
ass
I
out.
did that sentence.
I needed to know where y'all was. Y'all was coming to
No,
my house, so let me check and see where he at. Because if they almost here, then I'm gonna tell them
no.
to get it. But if they
See,
not, then I'm gonna go get it.
nah. In other words, you got access to too much shit. Y'all gotta be nerfed, okay?
Nurse.
Okay, but
Hey,
genuinely
you gave me
speaking,
access, so you gave
there's
me
just
access.
too much bad stuff that happens in the world today. Like, it's just too much that can happen too fast. And like, if you're like one of my closest friends, like I'm gonna go check. Like,
I just
I
really
just can't
think the
not do
biggest
like I
mistake
don't go and
that
go through the whole list that I have, no. But like my sister, my mama, like Kaya, like my little sister, like I'm gonna check.
well, Susan, I really think you should be an actor because there's a show called You. They can renew
Actress.
and start off a new. Oh yeah, actress. You're right. You're right.
Huh.
But there's a perfect role for you, and they did. I don't know if they even still going on, but they can start a new season of You with
Yes,
you.
instead of Joe, her name should be
Her
Jane.
name is Susan. No, her name is gonna be Susan. It's gonna be her name.
Sue. Why would it not be Sue?
No,
Joe
because
Sue.
Susan.
Like,
Because if you see Susan, folks gonna be interested. They're gonna be like Susan,
Nah,
freaking
for
Sue.
real though.
They see Susan, they're gonna be like white girl named Susan. They tapping in immediately. You done
we
made
all
my
know, like
so much money off
like
rip.
I'm not gonna go famous off no shit like that. We all know what I'm gonna go
Yes,
famous
you
off.
would.
Not off
That
no
show is
stalker
perfect for
shit.
you. Yes, it
Not
is.
off no stalker shit. No, I wouldn't.
Susan don't even look like her name, Susan.
Exactly. That's why it's so interesting. They gonna see her. They gonna see her picture
Angelica,
and be like,
you look bad as hell. Come on.
they gonna see her picture on the promo and they be like, hold on, why she even named it?
Hey.
let's see what this about.
What alias is this? Looking at. Oh, all right.
Hey, but
So
for real,
basically, the two ladies y'all saying it's healthy.
No, I didn't answer. I said it's toxic. I think it's toxic.
Oh, you think
oh,
it's
that is
toxic?
an answer. Okay.
Oh, I think it's toxic.
Wes, what you think?
Depend. Look, it can be either or. It can be both.
Depends how you use it.
Depends on how you use it.
Okay. All right. Women, ladies, Sue and Leash. Since yeah. Leash, let me get
R.I.P.
one way you've used the location that you've had access to in a toxic way.
In a toxic way?
Ah,
I got a story.
I don't have
Bet
a
you got
story for
plenty.
that.
Bet you
No,
got plenty.
you already said it's toxic. I want to hear from Miss Healthy.
I don't have a story for me using it in a toxic way.
Yeah.
Not off the top of the head. I'm gonna think about that one for a second. Dang.
Say that again.
Did the TV turn up? Hold on, what's going on?
I don't know. It's London, probably.
Yeah, I know.
But all right.
I don't know.
What y'all think in the chat, man? Is sharing your your location in a relationship healthy or toxic? Look at Sue rubbing off on me.
Come on, down in the chat. Look at them
Let's
answers.
see,
So
let's
we
see
can
what
put some
we
of
got.
those up here to see what y'all talking about.
And how do y'all feel about those individuals that do like check every hour on some like, let me see what they doing? Like, you ain't got nothing else to do with your life.
Yeah, I was like, that's just not
I
my
don't do
first
that now.
thought.
I don't do
Like,
that.
I do have
don't do
people
that.
locations, but it's just not my first thought to be like, let me just check on to see what this person doing. You know?
Shit. The first shit. Don't play with me. The first
Hold
thing
on,
I'm doing when I wake up in the morning.
say that one more time. One more time.
Shit. Don't play with me.
Spell that. Somebody spell that.
Spell that. Spell that.
Okay, my boyfriend has my location. I have his location. And I promise you, if we don't stay together, the first thing I'm doing when I wake up Exactly, just like that.
O'Shea,
Just like that. O'Shea, yeah. Okay.
O'Shea, yeah.
The first thing I'm doing if we don't stay together, and like I ain't like if I just ain't like I'm checking that location to see where he is. Because where the hell are you? The fuck are you doing?
That's
And then I
toxic.
see it. Then I
Yeah.
see it.
I think if
Yeah.
you want to know for a
Say
specific
yeah.
reason outside of just what they doing,
Yeah.
like imagine if they like they going somewhere or they going
Well,
that's different.
That's the
But
only
just like
time. Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
bored, let me see where
Let me
this
see where
person
people
at,
at.
bro. That's
okay, well,
toxic.
in my defense, he don't get
That's-
up. He sleeps over his alarms, and I be waking him up sometimes to make sure he's on time for school and stuff like that. So like,
What
So
is
you already,
okay?
so you know,
Wait,
you're going too
wait,
deep into it.
wait. No,
sometimes I check it because of
no.
that.
What is that location gonna tell you whether the motherfucker up or not?
That's what I'm.
You can check my location right now, and I'm in my house. Am I asleep or awake?
Okay, well, who at your house with you? Is the question of
What is
mine.
what?
Huh?
My first thought is okay. He at his house, but who with him? Let me just call him.
That's
So I
not
just call him.
safe.
It's not.
Okay, well, let's get into these. Let's get into some of these answers in the
All right.
comments. So, let's put this one up right here.
Yeah.
Shoot, I have no problem with sharing my location because I'm always where I say I'm going and doing what I said I'm gonna be doing.
That's all
Hello.
you got.
That's
Hey,
me.
I'm named after that man, by the
Thank
way.
you.
So
Can we get some claps? Can we
Thank
get the
you.
sounds for claps?
yeah, we
Yeah,
definitely can get that
yeah.
in there, man. Come on, see.
Lonnie.
That part's here.
All
Okay,
right.
hold on. Let's what?
Let's see.
I don't have an issue with it. Only if I can't see your location, but you can see mine with the
Okay.
SC.
Okay, I actually agree with that.
Yeah, it
I
got to
agree
be
with
both
that.
ways.
It got to be both ways.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't mind. So she'll be right back. But
Okay.
yeah, it got to be both ways because it's like, why you only need to check on me and I can't check on you? I'll have
Right.
a big issue with that.
Real quick, since Sue disappeared.
She just popped back in, right?
Thank you, Julie. All right.
Sorry, Lonnie called me by accident. Forgot to put my phone on PND.
Don't turn it to Crash Out Sue tonight. Uh-oh. It's stamped. It's stamped. It's stamped.
That's
All right,
look. You might as well just go ahead and change your tag name to Crash Out Sue.
Yeah,
It just
for
need to be
real.
Crash Out Sue across the board, all platforms. Y'all can find Sue at Crash Out Sue. Crash Out Sue. And of
All
course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to us. We appreciate everybody who's supporting us right now. Look, hey, we got a long journey ahead of us, and I'm so happy to have y'all along for the ride. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Oh
sir,
man,
yes, sir.
hey, look, and I gotta shout this out, man. Rest in peace to one of the places that did a lot. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Oprah. So I'm honoring Oprah by using the Oprah cup. I'm trying to get the sign. I really want the sign. I'm about to fight for it.
That'll be
But
Oh,
we'll
that's
figure
the
that out
reason
once.
I met all of y'all.
Yeah, we'll figure that out later. But rest
for
in
real
peace to
though.
Oprah. For
Oprah
real.
is the
Man,
center,
it's
like
the-
stone of us.
Really,
Even
I'm
this.
telling you. Yeah,
This
for real.
is shout out to Oprah, man. We'll give a little quick moment of silence.
Yeah.
For y'all shots because it's finna be shot o'clock.
Man,
Don't say I ain't tell y'all. Moment of silence, real quick.
Oh, I love you too, Pop. Look at the comment.
Look at you. Yeah, I said moment of silence, Susan.
Oh, sorry.
You know what time it is. You know, that's how we are.
All right. Now, before we get into this next segment, which is gonna be the Would You Rather, we're gonna go on here. Let's pop up our new overlay, man. It's shot
Oh
o'clock.
yeah.
It's shot o'clock. Pop that up.
Shot o'clock. Come on, get them ready. Get them ready.
The overlay, buddy.
Hold on, it's the overlay even on here. It is. It's not on. No, it's not on here.
Salute.
You know where we at? Drinking buddies.
All right. Would you rather? Shout out to Alicia, of course. By the way, Alicia don't know the second would you rather I had to change. I had to add a little spicy something. Alicia, read it for us.
Would you rather go back in time and give advice to your younger self or jump 10 years into the future and see how your life is going?
All right, let's let the comments roll in real quick. Let's see what they
Yeah, get them answers in the comments. Come on, get them answers in the comments. What y'all think? Would you rather go back in time and give advice to your younger self or jump 10 years into the future to see how your life going? What y'all thinking? Long live Oprah. Live, laugh, love.
Live, laugh, love, Oprah.
Final message.
We gotta get Chad on here for the one time.
For the one time.
Just for 30
for the
minutes.
One, I'm telling you, for the one time. Hey, I'm gonna talk to him about that. We gotta get him on here.
Being Pat gonna
we got a lot of people. Shoot, get him on here too.
Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love.
They call him Project Pat for a reason. Look, we gotta get that boy here.
I'm most definitely going back in time.
Me too.
Dev, go back to my young. I'm reading out loud. I'm sorry, y'all.
You're good. You're good. You're good. Younger self.
Younger self. Okay,
wait, hold on. Why? I got it. Let's get some reasonings behind this though, y'all.
Yeah, because y'all like standing 10 toes down behind this first option.
Yeah,
for real.
But Julie kind of hit it when she said, because Lord knows she needs it. She kind of hit it a little bit with the why. Like, she just didn't go into too much detail.
High school. We heard you.
Yeah.
You got so many nicknames. Armani in the chat. What up, boy?
Hey,
Armani, I might as well just have you pull up one day.
Pat and Chad would be talking fast. They really would.
Nah, we'll blow up before we get canceled. Stop it.
Probably, yeah.
If y'all want to get
canceled, to blow up.
Me, yeah. I'm just being nice. We're into some of these other topics.
Hey, look, like I said, you gotta blow up before you get canceled.
All right. Well, Wes, kick us off, man.
Hey, I gotta agree with the chat. You know what I'm saying? There's so many things I wish I would have just like known ahead of time. And if I could just go back in time to just redo a few things, I'll just go ahead and make those changes. So I'm definitely choosing that first option. You got to go back in time and talk to your younger self. Have to.
Bruh. I do feel like some people forgetting going back in the past, bro. You're altering your future. So where you at right now ain't guaranteed if you go change the most minute detail. So
the butterfly effect.
Why y'all so quick to go get buy into Bitcoin as I would do?
The butterfly effect.
Be up a million. Mario. Right.
I'll be gone. I'm ready. I'm out of here.
Rio. Makes you talk about. Boy, I have a statue of my face on the moon. I don't care if the moon landing was real or fake. I'd be there. But
okay, but pause. Do y'all think it was real or fake?
No, we're not doing that.
Man,
you give me flat earther vibes, and I can't trust you.
Hold on, you don't like flat earthers, bro?
I don't think Earth is flat.
Don't make us Hey, let me tell you something.
I'm sorry. I'm cleaning this.
I don't got my argument ready, so I can't say nothing.
You shouldn't have an argument ready. All I gotta do is go find the video. It was research done, and it was some flat earthers, bro. And they was like, "Oh, we're gonna flash a light through this circle, and if you're at this height and you see it, then the Earth is flat. But if you're at this height and you see it, then the Earth is curved." And he was like, "All right, we're flashing. Are you at 1,700 feet, whatever the case is?" He's like, "Yeah, we're here. You can't see it?" He said, "No." He said, "Raise it up over your head for me." Light show. Everybody was quiet. Motherfuckers around. It is. All right. Back to the topic though. Okay, so more time on this would you rather. So it seems like everybody want to go back to the younger self because
I don't
want to fix what they have already done. But are you really, really like willing to take that risk of changing your future? Like, and I think for me, having a child is like the risk is way too high. Because if I go back and I change something, what if I change something and now I don't have parents? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would rather see where I am in 10 years And then once I'm back where I am, if I don't like where that was, I have to be more like cognitive, right? Versus I do like where I am, you kind of in a irresponsible way, you kind of live life a little more freely. So I'm going 10 years into the future. I'm trying to see I'm trying to see that white picket fence, extra little kiddos running around me with a rock on my hand with my woman. I'm trying to see
Okay, I'm gonna bounce off what he said because that's exactly my thought process. I would definitely jump 10 years into the future because everything that I went through with my younger self made me who I am and shaped me in some way, shape, or form, whether or not I like enjoyed going through it or something like that. Like I was meant like it was meant to happen for a reason and it shaped who I am now. And like I would rather jump 10 years into the future to see how my life is going because oftentimes like we get stuck in this mindset like when is it going to be like when is it going to be like when is life going to work out for us? When is this going to play out for us? And like maybe jumping into the future would like give me like some kind of hope of like what the future holds for me. So like when I do go back to my present self, like I have a little faith that like everything does work out and like Mario was saying, like that white picket fence, like having that family, like those Sunday dinners, like all of that stuff, like that would just like make it real, like made me realize like everything that I went through and like will go through in those like 10 years will be worth it because that's gonna be my ending.
Why can I hear your breath out there before like everything you say?
I don't know.
She also said she was a little sick, though. Chill on something.
But when I crash out, I'm the problem.
I got the button ready. I got it ready. I'll bring you back quick. All right, well.
I'm just messing with you.
I mean, I definitely feel that, you know, it's hard to choose between the two. Leash, you gotta, even the playing field, man, what you think?
I would go back in time.
She said that shit too confident. I don't like her.
I definitely.
She probably got her answers. What she gonna do? What she gonna tell her to do?
I'm going back to April 10th.
I know.
Specific date right before she did something specific. Like, all right, this is what you gotta do. This, and this.
Okay.
One day I left my umbrella at home.
This is what you don't do. Let me write it down for you. Hold on.
Oh man, boy, that's funny.
That one time you got pulled over, slow down.
Yeah, slow down.
That one night you went out, you had too many times. You need to stop at this point.
Whoa. Why you started telling the story about me?
I'm not telling the story. I'm talking about me.
I said that one night. At least
you.
Oh,
I'm
I'm not gonna do that.
Yourself. You said you going to the future.
Yeah.
So if I go back to like in my past, I ain't worried about you. I'm worried about me and me only.
The one problem
That's why
though.
people be going, time travel doesn't exist because people like you exist and you worried about you. Now somebody died because of you. And they not even alive in the future.
Hey, high school. Somebody probably already cooked because of you.
Oh my gosh, this question reminds me of that TikTok trend where it was like, oh, I met my younger self for coffee today. And it like compares where you were then and like when you were younger and then where you are now. And like, I did it and like, it's like crazy work when you like put it in that perspective.
I gotta throw this up there because this is actually a really good question.
That's not a question, that's a statement.
Well,
I
wonder how that's okay. It's a statement, but I wonder how my past self will
you
react.
jumped at her through the screen. Hold on, sucker. No, that's crazy. Y'all think y'all younger self would be proud of y'all where y'all stand, like right now, right here, right now?
Facts. No
Shut
caps.
up, all y'all.
Facts. With no hesitation.
Shut up.
He would be shocked.
Hey, bro, shut up.
What are you talking about, bro?
Just shut up.
But also, I think it's important to realize that oftentimes that our timelines that we have for ourselves realistically is not that timeline. So like just because you don't feel like you are where you should be, like based off what your younger self wanted, doesn't mean you aren't exactly where you need to be at the right moment in time.
It's not about what your younger self wanted. It's about that man above.
Amen.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
Yeah,
And nothing ain't gonna change his destiny anyway. So
Facts.
absolutely. All right, chat. All right, chat. I see y'all commenting. Make sure y'all sharing the YouTube channel, share the live, get y'all peoples in here. This is one of the safest ways that y'all can get y'all debates, y'all words, y'all feelings, viewpoints across without having to put your face on the screen. So
Get your
definitely
thoughts
make sure
on.
y'all like
your
it,
thoughts on.
comment. If y'all got any questions that y'all kind of want to venture into, definitely type them in the chat and we'll bring them up to our best of our ability. How we feel about that? That would you rather? We good? Cause I'm ready to get into some shit. I'm ready to get into some shit.
Hold on, what you got for us?
Solely relationships. Should you always say your intentions?
And I got something for y'all after this discussion. Yeah.
We're gonna get into the video of the day.
Yeah.
I think Wes got a special treat. We got a little tweet too, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But
so go ahead, we give y'all a moment in the chat. Let that load in.
Should you always say your intentions in a relationship? For real, for real. I'm gonna throw this quick comment up right quick, just to end on that last one.
Mr. Bailey's.
Why y'all? Yeah, I'm just throw Bailey's up real quick. Hey, y'all, go ahead and answer that question though. Should you always say your intentions in a relationship? Hey. Okay. Why they get them answers in the chat? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Start us off then.
All right. Yes.
Stop wasting these folks' time, man.
I look, I ain't finna waste your time. I tell you straight up. Look, even if it ain't all type of relationships, okay? But I'm a type of person gonna remind you. Hey, this is my intentions, so don't try to change it. So once I tell you this, that's what it is. Don't think you can change me. Don't think none of that. I told you my intentions, and I'm gonna always remind you because for some reason people seem to just forget and thinking I'm just gonna change. No, not happening. You should always say your intentions, regardless of the outcome.
We just hold on. We got a little private chat, y'all. I think one of our little co-hosts is a little thirsty. So while y'all answering that, we might as well go ahead and get into What up? Salud. Can't be the drinking buddies we ain't drinking now. Come on. First person to make a face up, I gotta take another one. Susan got to take photos. She went black. All right.
That's the face you come back with.
Yeah.
You said Susan got to take a nut. She went black. She came back.
See the message.
I muted my mic and I'm over here talking. It was me who muted my mic this time, y'all. And I'm over here talking. And I didn't even get muted. And I muted myself.
Yeah, up at the.
Leash, should you always say your intentions in a relationship?
Yes, of course.
Don't lie. You lying.
Yes, of course.
Yes, you should.
All right, Susan.
Well, you ain't gonna do it though.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Of what?
Absolutely not.
That you shouldn't say your intentions.
No.
That's what's wrong with the world now.
I don't know about
gotta start. Why you? Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. Don't crash out.
Oh no, but like I wasn't gonna crash out, but I was saying like, do I explain it now or am I gonna wait?
You was close to crashing out.
Go ahead.
Oh no. I was no. I was just saying absolutely not. Like I wasn't going to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. I say absolutely not because like I'm a female at the end of the day, and like a man controls the relationship aspect of it. So I just have this like I might just have PTSD, whatever it is. But in my head, it's like if I sit here and tell a man like, "Hey, this is what I want from this. These are my intentions from it." How do I know he is not going to use everything that I just told him about my intentions to his advantage to get what he wants from me? And the entire time he gonna come back with me, well, I told you from the beginning I didn't want a relationship, blah blah blah. Like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. You did not. And I just don't like. I don't think before it like gets to that point because I feel like once it like as a female, I don't think like you should like tell your intentions first. I think you should like let a man's intentions show for themselves, and then you can be like, hey, like this is what I noticed, like, and these are my intentions along with it. Like, I'm not gonna play into nothing. Like, if I don't want to be with you, I'm going like you gonna know because I'm not gonna talk to you.
Okay.
But like as far as like I just like I don't know. It could just be I'm traumatized. I don't know. But no, no, I'm not going into it telling like this is what I want from this. Like I'm just not.
Yeah. Okay. Look. First off, I want to make sure that before I comment or say anything, I feel exactly what you're saying, and honestly, I don't disagree with you at all. I do got a caveat though. So, at what point is it if I'm saying my intentions, right? So I'm able to be upfront, honest, vulnerable, whatever the case may be, with this individual, and they're not willing to reciprocate that energy immediately. At what point is there? I'm going to back up from this before I even allow myself to even be put in that situation of, oh, I said I didn't want a relationship, this or that, right? I feel like we have to have that balance of you have to have a certain level of what you're going to accept, though. So if you're gonna be upfront and you're gonna say your intentions immediately, and they're not willing to do that with you, I think that's already like sign number one of maybe they are not on the same page that I am, right? So going into that engagement is kind of accepting the faults of what the possibilities are because you never got that information ahead of time. But I completely agree with you on your point. Nobody wants to be done dirty, right?
I got a
But
response for what you just said though.
But that's the thing though. I feel like you doing dirty by not saying your intentions.
That's
Okay,
what I'm
but
saying.
That's the
pause. This is
thing.
what I'm saying though. This is my response to your caveat.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, words are just words. If there's no actions following those words hold no weight, no meaning. You can tell me
But
all day long, I want a relationship with you. This is what I see with you. Like, I want to see where this goes. I want to take this serious. But if your actions are not following up, those are just words with you're just telling me that's your intentions. Your actions are not showing that. So until I see those actions, I'm not going to be as open to like I'm just like your actions have to follow suit. Like you can say your intentions at the end of the day all day long, but what are those actions following it?
Mm-hmm.
exactly, that's to my point. When you say the intentions, now that you now can hold that person to what they say. So when they don't do it and you pay attention to their behavior, you know to bow out or not. That's to my
Okay,
point.
but
Like, which is why go back to what I say. Like, hey, if you like the times that I've told my intentions to women and they seem to forget it, I'm gonna remind them because they be trying to change it after I done already said my intentions. No. I don't forget what I said. I said this is where we at. We're gonna stay here. So stop trying to change that. So I will, say your intentions because no, now I can pay attention to what you say. No, I can pay attention to how you act.
Nice.
Because so it's just the moment you said, okay, cool. Now you done set your standard. Now I know what they expect. And if you don't show that, you're a liar. Cool, bad. I know you're not
my point exactly. But hold on, Sue.
No, I was laughing.
Why
at
you
that
quiet
comment.
over there?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Come on with it.
Oh, my mind was turning.
Read your thing, bro. We gotta
I
give
was
you
just
the
gonna
game
say,
next.
like,
Keep playing.
it can go both ways because you can show you can tell somebody your intentions and they can fake it till they get what they want out of you. And then as soon as they get what they want out of you, they might be done with you. They might continue to fake it. But you really not gonna know. Sometimes, like you really not gonna know because if they actually showing you like genuine care and actually doing like genuine things for you, to you, all that, like, you know, like cooking for you, like letting you vent to them, like actually being there for you, like showing up for you, like for big events and stuff like that. That might be what you want, what you told them that you want, and the whole time in their head, they don't give a damn about none of it. They just doing it to get what they want out of you.
I
So
had a contingent
I
at
get
first,
what
but
Susan was saying, but Justin, I get what you saying too.
yeah, I had a
It just
contingent to that,
depends
but
on
then I
the
had to think
person
about
that
it.
you're dealing with. Like,
I had to think about it. I said I get it from that standpoint. A person
They
can't
can
fake it,
still do
regardless
all
of
of
what they
that and
say.
still.
They can still do
right,
all
they
that.
can fake it.
I mean, that's why you're supposed to wait till marriage in the first place. You need to put a ring on it first before you get into access. So hey, I'm just
But
saying.
it don't even have to be sexual.
That part,
I mean,
Jerry.
that's
That part.
I mean,
That
hey,
part.
you can argue. You
Just-
can argue with my good Lord and Savior about that one. Yeah.
But it don't even have to be like that. Like people can look at you and think of other things that they can get from you.
That's true.
It's also like men can sit there and do all of that stuff that you just said all day long. And the moment you mention a relationship, the first thing they gonna say to your ass is, I told you from the get-go I didn't want a relationship. Like I told you I wasn't ready. I did this, I did that. Okay, but what was your actions? Because you meet my mama and stuff, but you don't want to be with me? That's weird. Now I'm looking at you crazy. I gave an example of what I was saying.
No. But look, but this is why I don't want what I don't want what I said at first to go over your head. This is why that decision of yours, it's like the ball is in your court. You say your intentions and they not reciprocating that right then and there, leave them alone. If you continue that, then there has to be some form of accountability that you have to accept.
Exactly.
Right? Because you did have the choice to not involve yourself with the individual. So that's what I'm saying there, right? And number two is we can't, I want to word this properly because it's not a cap. It's not cap. Like absolutely, there are many situations where you hear, you know, the man is selling the dream or they are playing that role just to get what they want out of the situation, right? What I'm saying is actions speak louder than words, right? In addition to that, if you have that addition of that verbiage, you have specific actions to look for. So you do have to look and search in the dark a little bit when it's just like, oh, I don't know what he want. Does he want to? He never said, he never spoke on. Absolutely true, right? And then you can, oh, well, he just said this and he was lying. Anybody in the world can lie to you. So we got to take, you know, face card value for face card. So if an individual is saying that these are my intentions, then you can judge those actions off of what they said, right? But yes, the actions absolutely have to speak louder than the words.
All right. So before we end this, I'm finna bring up our guest of the episode.
Yes.
That way we're gonna go ahead and get her opinion as well. And yes, I said her. So
introduce yourself.
Introduce yourself. What's up?
Drika Lachey. Hello,
Okay.
you guys. So what's the question?
Hold on. What you drinking on with the drinking buddies tonight?
I ain't drinking on nothing.
No.
I'm currently with you.
Hold on, drinking.
Boy, that leg was getting a little twisted.
Confused her ass like a curveball.
Why are you get up my bees?
Hit the Mary J. Blige. All right.
Welcome to the podcast, Drake.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
So we want your input though. Should you always say your intentions in a relationship, and then kind of just give us a little bit on that, you know, how you feel about it?
I think you should always, just because people can tend to misconstrue like the situation that y'all may be in. So I think it is always important that you tell a person your intentions and then you leave that up to them as far as how they want to proceed by it or how they want to move forward with it. So yeah, I think it's very important. I always say my intentions.
Thank you.
Okay.
I always do. That's just because I'm me. I'm
So,
real.
is there a specific reason of why you choose to lead into a a relationship with your intentions being known? Do you feel as though that's like more of a benefit from your past personally?
Yes, I would say because I mean, if you don't speak up, then you get what I'm saying. Y'all could be 7 months in,
Yeah.
and y'all ain't really got nowhere because ain't nobody really put their intentions out there as far as what they really wanted,
Mhm.
and that way you can't feel like you've been led on or um like you've been played with or anything like that. So I always feel like it's just the best thing to do. And
Okay.
then let me
Man,
know your intentions so I know how I want to move by it.
exactly.
Yeah.
I always feel like there are still signs, even if they are playing a role, trying to get what they want out of you. There
Oh
are
yeah.
some signs.
Oh
There are
yeah.
some signs, and I just think a lot of people choose to ignore those things
Mhm.
They
because of
do.
certain things that they do. They be like,
I got you,
"Oh,
Lisa.
I see that, but you still doing this, so I'm gonna just disregard that for a quick second since you still doing this right here."
Yeah, Lisa, what you got to say about that? I see you raise your hand.
What if people give like fake intentions? Then what do you do?
See, this is the thing though. There's
Like how
nothing that you
valid
can do against that though.
Yeah.
So there's nothing that you can do against that, right?
is it, right?
The purity of your heart and how you like. Unfortunately, you got two options, right? You can go through the world thinking everybody's lying to you, or you can go through the world and thinking that you have provided so much of yourself and an authentic version of you that there is no reason for somebody to do so. Now, will it happen? Absolutely. Is it okay that it happened? Absolutely not. But I would rather allow somebody else to show me their true colors than me try to be the individual to try to go and find the bad within, right? I'm
Right.
not doing nothing bad to those individuals that I come across in the world. So me personally, I don't think that God is putting people in my life that are seeking to wrong me. So that's not the first worry in my mind. And I think that's a little bit different than the somebody that always wants to see the best in people. I don't just want to see the best in you. I just don't think God has bestowed it in you to do me wrong. If it happens, it happens, and then I'll adjust from there. But I can't live with that mindset of guilty until proven innocent, because then you already putting them on a bed of nails. Because now,
You're looking for
what are they
everything.
saying? Is this the truth? Is this a lie? Are you already trying to finesse me? You already starting
Yeah,
off that relationship on a bad foot,
yeah.
right?
You're gonna be looking for anything to be wrong at that point. You're
Yeah,
looking for any and everything to be wrong.
yeah.
Let's get into these comments. Let's get into these comments.
Pull some up. Pull some up.
So Sue, you know what time it is, Sue?
Yes, Lord, yes.
That's a
All right.
Sue.
Just because honest with people, so just be honest with people, so they'll have a choice with what they want to do.
Okay.
People can manipulate your honesty.
Mm-hmm.
Honesty goes both ways.
Yep.
I feel that.
And then
And
we
as we
talk.
go through these, I do want to pick our guest brain real quick. And we're gonna move
Right,
on past this because we got a shot here in a couple of minutes. So pour up
right.
if y'all with us. Remember, y'all right now are tuned in to the Drinking Buddies podcast. So make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you win this chat, if you win a little room, you won. Post something up, take a shot with us behind the screen. Lie. If you didn't lie and say you did. All right. But let's get into
Just throwing a
the
spin.
reverse of that
They
question, right? If you say your intentions and the other person also says their intentions and those do not align, at that point, do you think it's more beneficial to converse and kind of find middle ground and then maybe put a timeline on how you guys can reach the same point? do you think that because at this point we're all at that 25 to 30 range, right? So are you kind of over the trying stage? Like, no, I need to find somebody that is on my wavelength and that's it. Or are we still at that point to where you can build from those intentions, not aligning, but find somewhere to where you can, meet each other in the middle and then grow? But we're gonna start off with Drika though. Start off with our guest.
Okay, so I'm gonna give my situation for instance. So when me and this guy first started talking, mind you, he was the one that was pursuing me. Now my intentions were from the beginning, like before I started actually communicating with him, I didn't have any intentions on taking anybody serious anymore. I had just got to that point where I was just like, it is what it is. I'd rather be alone, whatever the case may be. So then we started conversing and we started spending time together and all this stuff. And then the intentions were stated. Well, he didn't stick with his intentions, and I'm not never naive. I see your words, if they don't align with your actions, then you just talking to me. But I always lead with how I am with everybody, and I give the best of me, and I'm honest with it. And I left that choice up to him on to whether he gonna stand on his word or not, based on what he told me he was looking for, right? Because he pursued me. Well, he didn't. So I had to leave him where he was. It wasn't so much of me making him a bad guy, but I had to show him that because you said these intentions, but you didn't stand on them. Now I have to show you what happens to people that does me like that, because I wouldn't have never did you like that.
Okay.
So I mean, now we in full blown relationship and all this stuff, but he got it together. He realized that intentions are everything, and your actions have to line up with those.
God dang, that was a complete flip. I wasn't expecting that
Hey.
last part.
That
Now we
goes into
together.
our next
Whoa.
topic, though. That goes
The hell
into our
she
next
turned
topic.
it.
Whoa.
Yeah, it does, but how
Drink
she
it on
turned that
place.
into
Their relationship doing real good.
Yeah.
she turned that into some in-house.
I mean,
Yeah.
hey, you made him really think
I'm
about
a
it.
good girl. Like what I come with, a lot of girls my age can't come with. And when I
Don't get us canceled now.
when I truly like love somebody, or my intentions are to truly be like this woman for you, whatever, it's undeniable that you are going to get your shit together so that you can be with me. Unless you just absolutely just want to fumble me.
What you come with?
Oh, a lot. My own shit. Miss Independent, Miss
Okay.
Cook, Miss
Oh, what we
Queen.
doing? Sorry, but
Hey,
I
I'm getting it.
got
Hey, I'm getting to it.
I was gonna
something
say, Justin,
for
we running
y'all.
a little behind on something.
No,
Yeah,
we're
I know.
not. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. See,
I'm putting it on the screen.
I seen the time. I was letting her get her thought out before we got into the next.
Oh, well, I interrupt her any day, so
Ooh, look at y'all.
Drinking Buddy podcast. West, I make a face. Yeah, I see what. All right,
Shut up.
really got to move on. But is there anybody that want to put in any closing remark before we get into the video of the day?
No, besides, God is not an author of confusion.
All right, on to the tweet. You're right though. I just wasn't
You're right
expecting
about
that
that.
right there in
Yeah,
that
I
moment.
was-
Susan,
yeah.
we just took a shot, bro.
That's what
You
I'm
couldn't
saying.
let it linger for
I
about
didn't take no shot. Don't stick to me.
7 minutes and 18 seconds.
Yeah.
You are a part of us, okay? All right, let's get into this tweet first. Well,
All right, so
before you break it down.
look, we was talking about relationships, so we finna keep going on relationships. So I don't know if y'all seen it, but Tiana and a man, Shumpert, they divorce has finally been finalized, and it's been a little. It got a little messy. It got a little messy, and I just got some contingents with it. Like I'm not sure, so I really want to just get y'all thoughts on what's being said about, like, first, is it fair? One, two, because what we're looking at is Tiana's actions here. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up. So this is the first thing we're gonna look at. It's gonna be the tweet that went out on Say Cheese on Twitter. they report some stuff, but this is what's happening. Susan, you read that. Go ahead. Have fun. Up at the unmute your mic. Read it.
I think you're still
Susan,
muted.
your phone is
Yeah.
muted.
Oh, okay. So it says the divorce between Tiana Taylor and Amon Shumpert has been finalized, with Tiana Taylor receiving 4 houses valued at over $10 million, a one-time 7-figure payment, and various luxury vehicles, including the 300K Maybach, whatever it is, 70K Mercedes Sprinter, and a tour bus. She also retains 100% ownership of her company. Furthermore, Amon Shumpert is obligated to provide $8,000 per month in child support for their daughters and cover the full cost of their private school education.
Yeah.
Okay, but what did he play on though? Like, can somebody tell me what he
He's
played
an
on?
NBA player.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't an actor.
He's an NBA player. He's a former
He
NBA player.
He kind of
mean,
look like
I mean, he probably
kinda look
knows
like
how
an
to act. He
actor,
probably
though,
been
that
in
I've
commercials
seen.
and stuff like that. Guaranteed, but
He might have did some cameos and stuff.
yeah,
His
no, he's former
his
NBA.
career, majority of his earnings, he was a professional NBA player. I don't want to butcher the seasons. Maybe like what 13
I think he
to
just,
15, maybe.
yeah.
Um,
I think his last season was
yeah,
it was like
it
in
was
the 19. Was it 19? I think it was 19.
right before
I might
COVID.
be wrong. Yeah, it was right before COVID. Yeah, it was right before COVID for sure. So I'm thinking it's 19 was like one of his last seasons. But bro, what do y'all think about that? Y'all think she got like? You think that's fair?
Why did they get divorced?
It's
What was the reasoning? What was the cause?
infidelity.
Infidelity? Who cheated?
I see.
Bro, oh
So
God, she ain't
listen,
wrong.
I
Oh
don't know
God,
for
she not
sure how
wrong.
true this
As
is, but they said that they
they
had a
invited-
open
16 seasons.
relationship.
They
Yeah.
and she was the one that invited people over there. She said that.
Yeah, but
She
he,
was the
but
one that
he,
invited
I
people
think
over.
he went and did
Okay.
things outside of that.
Man, I'm pretty sure they both did that. Come on, you gotta think about it. She invited people in there. You know she done went outside of that. She the one opened it up for it to be there. He just agreed.
But do you think that was he bringing women in or men too? I think
She
it was
was
just
bringing
women.
both in. She was bringing both. She'll
Oh,
tell you.
Lord.
It's there's stuff saying that she opened the door for them.
She bringing both
Video
genders
proof.
in.
All right. Wait. Hold on, real quick. Hold on. I would love to have this conversation and it not be based off of who did what it's like. Just if you taking it for face value, this divorce. Oh wow, light off. This divorce is final. This is what was exchanged. How do we feel about it? And I think they share 2, maybe 3 children.
There's 2 of them, if I'm not mistaken, 2 girls.
For sure, 2 girls. Yeah.
Mhm.
So how do we feel about it? Because it's
I feel like when it comes to divorce especially with celebrities, they got all this money. Like, I truly feel like it be to the extreme to take a person for everything that they got. Cause what do you need all that for?
My
I
point
mean,
exactly.
I don't know. What do you need all that for? As
We
long as
trying-
you helping me take care of these damn kids.
Are you trying to secure something that you already know you're gonna do? Because most celebrities, like most of them, not saying they get out the mud, but they know what it takes to stay where they are or just
Yeah,
be
she's very
successful.
successful.
Be successful. So it's like, why do you need
all that?
All that? You see what I'm saying? Why do you need all that when you're gonna already be
I
successful and you know your hustle, you know what you're gonna do? So it's like, why get all that? Because you gonna stop working or something? Like, no, you ain't gonna stop working. Like, you gotta. I think she has an amazing work ethic. Yeah, she has an amazing work ethic. So it's like, to me, it's like, why do you need all that when you gonna keep doing what you're doing? You at the time you was the breadwinner.
Yeah.
At the time of the divorce, you the breadwinner. So it's like, why keep taking stuff from him? No,
that's
like,
a good question.
That's just me. It's like you just kind of kick a man while he's down in a sense. But dang it, I don't know why Rigo.
Okay, but
go ahead, say what you gotta say, and I'm gonna bring up the next tweet.
Okay, now I'm trying to see is this who I think it is? Because all I'm seeing when I seen this is Byron.
Uh-huh.
That's all I'm hearing in my fucking head.
That was her, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Oh, there
That's
was her
all
that
I
said
That
that.
hear.
was her, yeah.
There was her.
All I hear in my head is
But
Byron. Get your
so
baby.
this
So
is
Why you
so
want to take
with
it?
this being released here. Okay, read back. With this being a release here, another thing came out following this information, and this is the information we're gonna get into. Tiana Taylor asked the judge to jail her ex-husband, a man Shumpert, and make him pay maximum fines to reach. To teach him a lesson. I said reach. I don't know why I said that. For allegedly leaking the divorce settlement documents. And at first, I was with her. I was like, oh, okay. He didn't have to do all that. I mean, he didn't have to do all that. But as celebrities out there, their life is dang, they're kind of put in the forefront to everybody. And a lot of that stuff be made public because of them being celebrities alone. But this is what made me have a little pushback, because it's like, why, and which is going to be the video today. It's like, why even say this? Why even say this? Why even make this point? But this
and
is
especially when
what
y'all got
follows.
2 daughters. How
Exactly.
you supposed to take
And
care
it's
of them?
watch this. Yeah, and y'all got 2 daughters, right? Watch this video though. Watch the video. Hold on. I have to go and unmute it. I'm gonna let it play over. It's gonna go.
I am begging y'all to let me get my back blown out in peace. All right, bye. How I turn this on?
Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Let's be real, dog. That's what you're gonna get online and say?
The things that celebrity do, I don't see what's the point of it.
Like but that's what you're gonna get online and say?
I'm just trying to figure out who's stopping her from doing it.
Okay, I apologize. I was trying to Susan switch over from her
Who's
phone
stopping her
to.
from getting her back blown out?
Hey,
You think another man gonna care?
like at this point, when y'all already had an open relationship, so there's a possibility that was already happening anyway. Like, why is that something that needs to be stated?
Especially
When we in this world of very much social media, meaning your kids can also see this.
They probably are
That's
gonna see it.
okay. You made a point. You definitely made a good point. It matters if there's a prenup. Yeah. So what was agreed upon exiting, if exiting was a thing, which it is for them in this case. That's a great point. Which we don't know all the details, so
We don't.
we only can go off of what's being said. But
And I love the prenup too, though, especially when it comes to famous or celebrities or people with a lot of money. Why do you only see prenups from both sides when both sides has like stuff to lose, but you you see that the other half, whether it's the woman who got the most money and all this stuff,
I'm gonna
or
go back
it's
to the video.
or it's the man, it's whoever has the least to bring to the table, or it's solely for a nutshell for the topic of conversation being taken care of. Oh, I don't want a prenup. I don't know where you don't love me. I like the prenuptial agreement is so much more than if we divorce. How are we split money? Like it is so much more than that. You can have a prenuptial agreement even if your household don't even equate to $100,000. I don't think people understand how important a prenup is. But yeah, I think we don't know all the facts, and nobody ever does, which is why it's so hard to speak on stuff like this. I think more so this is one of the few situations to where we see that there's a falling out of whatever, and this is between two high status individuals. The last time I seen two high status individuals, it was between Boobie Gibson and Keisha Cole. And she was so happy to just be divorced. She didn't want nothing. She like when you go and searching for an individual's purpose, hard work, money, and company, everything that might not have something to do with you, it takes away from the oh, I can't be with this person. Can you not really be with this person through this hard time? Or are you just searching for an easy get out with some millions, a bunch of assets? And I think the jail shit, bro, is so like
That's ridiculous.
you want to put the no, you ain't never came out and said he not even a good father.
Right.
So, but now you want the nigga in jail. That shit just
see the thing is I couldn't find it, but she said that there was a lie, that people was making up false stories. But I just don't. It's like it's to the point she may be right, but I just feel like she lying because like why? Because of videos like that. Like you go and say pointless things that no one really cares about. But you're gonna have the crowd of people who follow behind. You go, girl. That's what I'm talking about. This and that. So, I know, but
I'm gonna tell you something.
You knew as celebrities something as an divorce that's been talked about for years. It's been discussed for years that something was going on with y'all and y'all went together and all this stuff. You'll see bits and pieces of it. But when stuff was finalized, you know there's a chance that something like this happened. But then to come out and just be like, I just want to do this in peace. Bye. Well, you could have been in peace if you would just not say nothing.
That's peace right there.
I want peace. Bye. I mean, back blonde peace. Bye.
Mario, to elaborate on what you were saying, like I do feel like a lot of people get with other people that have like are higher up, and make more money than them. And once it doesn't work out, they try to take them for everything. And I'm gonna say, like for instance, Adele, her ex-husband, when they went through their divorce, she now has to pay him spousal. I don't know what it is, spousal payment. She gotta pay him all this money. He trying to take from her, and she is this big, big artist. And he wasn't like a person in spotlight. Like he didn't have as much as her. So I do feel like when people divorce, like it be so much more of, I want to just really go ahead and finish you. I want to take you for everything you got.
And the reason why
no matter what gender.
Sorry, I'm gonna try to cut you off. But the reason why I want to show that video because it kind of go into the question we was talking about, the intentions. So it's like, in that sense, that kind of goes into what y'all was saying, as a person can fake something until something else happened, and then until they get what they have, and then switch it. I just feel like if you that's an attention thing in my opinion. Like, why when you the breadwinner, you're at the time you're the breadwinner, you're taking care of all the bills. And then the divorce get finalized, and you still choose to take even more. And I just feel like I think intentions can change over time depending on what's happening. Intentions can change, and that's why I agree with a person can fake something until then. Not saying that they faked anything, because they probably did love each other. They got married, had kids, such. But I definitely do think that over time, when people do grow apart, intentions can change. But that's why I want to bring the video, because it has something to do with just intentions, and like, why even fight to get all of that? You could have just had the child support and kept moving.
I'm gonna push back just a little bit on that. I think it's less of intention and attention. I think it's more attention.
Okay.
The reason why I say that is completely agree with you. Intentions can change. People can outgrow each other, things of that nature. Absolutely. in a situation like this, fortunately for us, and this is a fortunate thing that we have over celebrities, we do have a such thing as privacy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Her comment on the video, I don't think is wrong. I think the video itself is wrong. So publicizing that in the heat of this, why this is ending and being like, that is just, you are just simply seeking attention. Like we already don't know what happened in private. Don't say you want to get your back blown out in private, which we don't know anyway. What the fuck? We don't know your sex schedule. We don't know your, like, you see what I'm saying? So it's like that right there specifically that's just attention. You just right. And there's neither one of us are celebrity status and fame and all that stuff. So we don't know what it's like. We only can comment from the outside looking in. But whenever you have anything of that nature that is public information, and you have like not just your friend group, but you got millions of people commenting on stuff like this. You want to, I think it's less of a want to be right, motherfucker. You want to feel like you right. Like you want the weight of the world off your shoulders, and you want that validation of like everybody's with me on this one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that there is such a like a
Thanks.
of like just being like a girl's girl, and like there's such support that is given, especially to women, regardless of right or wrong in a situation. So when you look at especially two high-end individuals, two individuals that can afford, let's just say, each other's lifestyles, like there is no way that this shit could have been settled on the side, off the books, whoop the whoop, negotiated with the lawyers and just like and signed off, like it being brought public in a manner that it has been. And we don't have any clips of Shump, and I didn't see some clips of him talking too, like, oh, she trying to take me for everything, and all, like, right is right and wrong is wrong. But there's no way that two mega millionaires are not able to say, all right, our relationship went wrong, or nobody has ever heard any bad shit parenting wise with TT and Shump. So y'all can't find a way to be good co-parents with all these millions y'all got. Her having complete ownership of her companies, absolutely, I'm all for that.
Right.
Yeah.
100%. The vehicles, 300,000 made by who bought it? I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Right. Both of us go report it.
And honestly speaking, if the car situation is the Maybach was the family vehicle when y'all was together, and if she gonna have full custody of them kids, then that Maybach needs to go with her. It's the family vehicle. The family's with her most of the time, under that assumption. But all that extra, man, people gotta learn how to handle shit privately when they always want to use the word privacy.
Mm-hmm.
You can't handle it with the masses, but still want to have your little subliminals and say, oh, this needs to be like, y'all both commenting, y'all both tweeting, y'all both on the fucking net. Like, y'all both wrong. None of y'all say nothing. Eventually it'll die down if nobody got no real drama to talk about.
I'm telling you.
As long as y'all go to it, people gonna have a new post every week.
Every week.
I wish I would have seen something about him saying something, but I ain't seen no clips about it.
I seen something on a podcast.
I seen more of just her kind of like, or stuff, the tweets like those, and then I seen that tweet that everybody was kind of just like blasting, kept showing that video. I'm looking like, but I ain't see nothing about him saying trying to bash her or anything like that. But I mean, I don't know if he ever tried to do that or anything, but I just never
Man.
seen it because it would have came across the feed, of course, with the situation going on.
Yeah. We're gonna move on. I'll give y'all a real good quote that my pops gave me, and it's really specific to the lesson of me learning how to play dominoes, but it's really a life lesson. All money is not good money. So in a
Facts.
situation like this, I'm looking at it in the sense of, is going to get the most that you can get, is it worth the turmoil of that relationship? Like, because you can dig so deep into sucking a person dry that they now don't even want nothing to do with you. Like, it can't even, you escape the galaxy of cordialness. Like, you can't even be cordial no more. You can't even make that money and don't let it make you. But it's all money, not good money. If you got a good individual in your corner and they a parent to your children and they still gonna withhold their parental responsibilities, then I took the words out of my mouth. Everything else is just greed. Everything else is greed.
All right, so we're gonna pull up this one video. It was just sent to us right quick. It should pop up right here. Is it? Oh, here we
A
go.
short little clip of a music video I think that he's gonna come out with.
Mm-hmm. It's pulling up on your end. Well, while he doing that, I got y'all pulled up. It's 9:26. We appreciate
Hey, I'm sorry. We had an issue with the sound earlier, chat. Could y'all hear the video? I just want to know. One's in the chat if y'all can hear the video. I know we had an issue on that earlier. Just want to know if y'all can hear the video. If not, I'll work on that. I'll work on that in the back end.
Pull the video up real quick and try to play it, and just make sure they can hear it.
Got you. I'm gonna go back to it.
Oh no, Alicia, I'm putting it down. We good. Come on.
Okay.
Come on with it. Salute. But yeah, just greedy, man.
What y'all think?
I didn't get to see everything, but I have a question. Like, this could be just a like.
Hold on. Was y'all even see the video? Oh
no, we didn't see the video.
Okay,
so my question
my bad.
really is though. Okay, so they were both multimillionaires when they got married, right? Right or wrong? Like, am I wrong? I don't know the background. All I know is Byrene. That's it. But
I don't know if they were multimillionaires.
They
both had money.
Okay, but let's just think about this. Most people in those positions have prenups. How do we know there's not a clause in that prenup that mentioned the infidelity? Like, there's an infidelity portion of it.
So we spoke on that.
That is why she got the settlement she got.
No,
yeah,
we
I didn't know. That's why I'm asking. Yeah. Like, that's why
it was a comment. It was a comment put into it,
chat,
which made a lot of sense.
Chat. She put in that, and we don't know that, right? So that was the whole purpose of, like, we don't know everything. So that's just the reality of the situation, right? And once again, it's all of the extra shit, right? It's, even if they did, like, take it for face value, let's just say they had a prenup and everything that was settled on was what they agreed upon, right? It's all of the extra shit.
Yeah.
Her posting a video of, let me get my back blown out in piece. You making a song about whatever the case may be. It's all of the extraness that y'all just want to be in the shade room for. Because you can easily just not, you cannot do it, right? But then y'all grown, and hey.
More publicity means more money, though. Your name's out there in the headlines. You get more interviews. You make more money.
100%, right? And then we get tied into that because we got to speak on the situation. We don't have to, but we're doing it this episode. But it could all be you feel me?
Publicity stunt.
Yeah, it could be that, right? Because at the end of the day, nothing we talking about right now is really gonna affect their lives.
Nah, not at all.
Like, they don't give two fiddly fucks and 2 tears in a bucket.
Hey, but I'm gonna run the video one more time since I didn't have it pulled up. So I mean, I had it pulled up, but just not for everyone to see it. So I'm gonna run the a man Shumpert. He had a video that was posted, so we're gonna run that video real quick.
All right.
And I'm gonna
let it. Never sit at home with a nigga that's working.
Let me go back and start it back
couldn't
over.
Be for it. I couldn't bend forward and back for nothing that ain't worth it. So how he see something so broken, so perfect? How could he live in big cribs with no purpose? You never sit at home with a nigga that's working. You never sit at home with a nigga that's working. You can never sit at home with a nigga that's working. You can never sit at home with a nigga that's working. You can never sit at home with a nigga that's
Are we missing what he's saying?
You can never sit at home with a nigga. Also, another clip on his Instagram story where he mentions like they house value and stuff.
Do I need to play that clip too?
Like, yeah, that's the one I was really talking about.
Okay.
Oh, his story.
Gotcha. Right here.
Yeah.
Rap though, I will see. He can actually rap.
No. He can rap and he can act. I mean, he in a lot of films.
Let me talk my shit, man. The crib look totally different than when we bought that bitch. Don't worry about the ticket unless you got it liquid. Cause if you really got it, you could buy that bitch. Yeah, we just like to slide like this on some Twilight. Shorty be like, where you at? Where you from?
Okay, so basically, they bought the crib together, but he paid for the renovations. Is essentially what the crib looked totally different than when we bought that bitch. If you really could afford it, you can liquidate it and you can buy that bitch. So, in real estate terms, like, all right, cool. If you can afford it, pay for, put a lien on it, whatever the case may be, like, cool. So, did he pay for the renovation? I still, bro, I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. All that shit y'all did collectively as a household, also for y'all children. Like what? Cool. Like I've always been one of those individuals. What's benefiting the children? It's bro, like cool.
That's what gets thrown under the rug, bro.
Y'all full-fledged adults. Like
I'm telling you.
And now she's so broke and can't afford nothing because y'all divorced, but you weren't saying that when you was pulling out that money to pay for it.
The problem is TT got money.
Yes. You gotta understand. You gotta understand
her money is not from him.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta understand, before the divorce, she was the breadwinner and she didn't get that stuff with him.
Yeah.
She didn't.
Right.
Like
she been choreographing for major artists.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Writing,
choreography, like all that. She had her own money. She got her own business. She got her own stuff.
Yes.
I don't know if he ever helped her with the business or anything. I can't say that for sure because that can come into play depending on when the business was started.
Like Alone, she worked with Kanye. She did a whole music video for Kanye, and he wasn't even in it. Nobody else.
Absolutely.
That's exactly. That's why.
What about the kids?
That right there is what gets strong, like put under the rug so much.
What about
when it comes to like parents and married couples who get divorced? It's like, bro, what about the kids? Y'all be thinking too much about yourselves.
I don't want to be right or wrong. I want my child to be straight. I want the children to be good, bro. Yeah, Shump worth 16 million summertime.
Summertime.
So it's like that's where it gets real different because when you see it like in a Jeff Bezos, right? When it was he cheated with, like, that woman got everything from him. What makes you think you deserve even the slightest percentage of Amazon? I was a stay-at-home mom. I took care of the kids.
Man,
you did nothing. You did
Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you did nothing. You gotta understand.
You said for Amazon at the end. You said for Amazon. I had to.
Well, yeah, looking from a business standpoint, did you help him build that business?
I had to go back and say the stay-at-home mom part. Wait, what? I had to come back a little bit.
I was just gonna say her net worth is $5 million. His is 16.
We talking
They
about
still got
one
5
of
million
them?
more than I got.
You do
16
see her
million more than I
working
got.
more, like from like acting and dancing and stuff.
Oh,
But he
let
was an
me
NBA player.
let me get this correct. When I
He
say
was
they was
drafted in
both
2011,
multi-millionaires, I
2020.
wasn't saying that they was. I know he got no,
Yeah.
but let's let's move on. Unless y'all got some more shit to say, because I'm gonna stop talking because I'm trying to tell you right now, bro. Personally,
Oh yeah, Lonnie finna
there's
take Susan out anyway. So
there's so many flaws in that shit, bro. It's because then I'm gonna have to talk about the judicial system, and I ain't gonna do that.
yeah, let's move on.
All right.
Well, all right, gents.
I'm gonna pour another one though, because
ladies.
it's drinking buddies. Let me
You
pour
know
another one. Matter of
got
fact,
it
hey
ready.
Pops, I might pour back to back.
Me and Big M looking at the same stuff over here because I was sure
Yep.
looking
You
at
search
all that.
networks on Google, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So
You got it. You got it. There you go.
all right. Would you rather be cheated on and never find out, or cheat on someone but they do find out? Youngest or oldest? You muted. Type. Hey,
I've been muted for Lonnie. I've been muted for Lonnie, y'all.
You good? Hey, Lonnie.
We appreciate it. No,
I said that I would rather get cheated on and never find out because what I don't know won't hurt me.
Okay. Leash. I said youngest or oldest, but
I was just gonna say I'm not the next in line. That'll be you.
you don't never let that shit slide, bro.
I will never.
I'm bigger,
Come on,
taller, and stronger
youngin.
than you.
Come on, youngin.
Dang.
Hey, I just want the chat to know I can't wait till my birthday so I can have those couple of months of being the same age as her. I'm gonna cook her ass on this podcast.
I'm gonna still reiterate the years.
I'd
How you
rather-
98. So
I'd rather be cheated on and never find out.
we know what Justin gonna say.
Well,
But,
he older than you.
I know. I'm talking about because how he looking. But I'm gonna say cheated on, never find out.
Can't say neither in the chat. Can't say neither. Got to answer. All right, Wes.
I'd rather cheat.
See, I knew he was gonna say.
Find out.
I was no. Well, it's gonna be like if you find out, you find out.
I mean, nah. It's see the thing. Nah, see it's the thing.
God.
Maybe it's my pride, dog. Maybe it's my pride. But as a man, a girl cheat on you. You gotta understand. It's the reason why women don't get caught. It's not because they being smart. I'm just go ahead and put that out there.
Just because men
It's
don't
because
talk.
the men don't talk.
Because
Men don't talk. So, look, I've been no. I guarantee you the percentage of men that talk compared to the men that don't talk. I guarantee you it's
hey,
up here. Because guess what? I've been a side guy and never said a word. I've been in a room. You think I'm finna mess this up? You think I'm finna mess this up? I don't have to deal with you on the regular. No, for real though. I don't have to deal with you on the regular.
Hey, can I change my answer?
No,
like for real, no, because I've been in the room.
Answer?
Like, hey, being real, bro. I've been in the room. I've been in the room now. I'm telling
Can I change
y'all.
my answer?
Well, read this room.
Oh my God, bro. Here, I'll pull it up.
I've been look.
I'm just trying. It's my turn to read. Hold on, let me say. I'm gonna say cheated and they find out.
I'd have been in the room. Well, you ain't reading this one.
Okay, put the comment that she put next. After that, she explains it.
I know.
I'm not gonna be out here and some hoe knows something about my man. I don't, and we stay together.
Man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Dude,
I can't be that person.
With the motherfucker fucking with me.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Right there. Right. That's the reason why. Right there. Right there. Because guys don't say nothing.
I'd rather keep my character intact. I'd rather not be a shitty individual.
Your character is not reflected based off other people's actions. It's only reflected off yours.
I would rather not be a shitty individual.
I can change. I can learn from my mistake and adjust accordingly because I had to do that because I've had to do it from experience. But at the same time, it's just like no, for real, bro. Like you gotta understand, man. When the girl cheat, bro, she's telling this guy everything. He knows everything.
No, she's not.
He know a lot.
Don't speak for women. Don't speak for women. I can't speak for men.
I'm
so
just
don't
speaking
speak for
from.
women.
I'm speaking from experience.
You can, just will you be correct?
I'm speaking from experience.
Exactly.
I'm just speaking from what I know and what I found out from the times that I got cheated on. So I'm just speaking from experience. Some girls, I'm gonna say some because not all. Some girls do tell a lot, and I'm just saying, being on both ends of the spectrum of getting cheated on or being the one the person is doing it with, they done told me a lot of crap.
It's simple. Most women don't like being a side chick. Most niggas like being a side nigga.
Because I don't have to deal with you. I don't have to deal with all the hard stuff.
Get your pussy.
I get that. That's what I'm saying. He deal with the arguments. He deal with all that. He got to deal with that. And guess what? When you get mad, you come see me, and then I kick you out, and you go on about your business. I don't got to deal with that. I don't got to deal with that. I'm just saying. So I rather cheat and then find out because I can learn from my mistakes, and even if it affects me, I can learn from my mistakes and move on. But not knowing and I'm telling you, guys don't talk as much as you think they do.
Hey, hot topic. I think cheating on somebody is worse than killing somebody.
Oh no, it's definitely wrong.
No, I think it's worse than killing.
Than killing somebody.
Person you killed is gone. Person you killed is gone. You ain't. They was hurt, but they ain't hurting. No, you understand? That person got to live with that for the rest of their life, bro. That's just such an unfair.
My fault.
Okay.
No, you good.
I thought I was muted.
No, you good.
You did because you started talking.
No, I thought I was muted.
Lying.
I know, but like
girl,
my phone is.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, girl. One thing you did say is, hey, one thing you did say.
All right.
Like
look, Sue. One thing you said that's definitely true. You say you gonna lie.
No, my phone be cutting, like lagging. Like I thought he was done talking.
No,
and then I've been muted this entire time. I was
then you changed your answer. Then you changed it because you was like, I thought I was muted. Then you added on the fact that it's lagging.
I just said that I thought my phone was lagging, and it cut him off. And I thought he was done talking, and I thought I was still muted because I've been muting my phone because of Lonnie's iPad this entire night. So it's not a lie for me to think my phone was muted.
You about to crash out?
No.
Okay, but we got to get into this last one, right? So in the comment section, add y'all final thoughts on it. We gonna review it. It might be something that we bring back up, right? But this right here is probably personally one of my most anticipated comments. Topic I wanted to get to. Leash, read this because I want you to read it, and then I also want you to get your answer. I want you to start it off. All right. I'm pulling up.
Is it bad to give a person a second chance in dating and friendships?
Separate them too. Separate them. Dating and friendships. So don't group it together.
I wasn't fixing to. I was fixing to say it honestly just depends on why the friendship or the relationship ended. Like what caused y'all to either stop being friends or what caused y'all to break up. That would determine whether or not somebody can get a second chance. Like if we dating-wise, if we broke up because we were just growing apart or we just did not have time for each other, so we just agreed to just part ways, be friends, actually get ourselves together. Okay, that's a different thing. But if we break up with somebody because they disrespecting you, they abusing you, or stuff like that, no, that person cannot get a second chance. That makes sense.
Well,
Same like with your friend. Like if y'all stop being friends over, let's say, something small, like y'all just had a disagreement, it really wasn't a major disagreement, and y'all fell out, then I would say yes, because y'all can make up. But if y'all fell out over,
Comment section going crazy.
yeah, see.
if I don't know, if we friends and we fall out over stuff like men disrespect, or like if I keep telling, like if I was keep telling one of y'all like I don't like when you do this and you continue to do that, at some point I'm gonna start feeling disrespected, then I'm not gonna, no, I'm just gonna remove myself. So it's just gonna depend on like what it is.
See, now that's my thing. Do you consider that a second chance because of one bad argument? That's my thing.
It just depends on like the
Because,
topic, the reason why, you know.
Because I don't really give. I mean, if you're being honest, I don't really give. Well, I'm like this. I ain't gonna say I don't give. I've been given a second chance, but I've never gave a second chance when it comes to relationship. But friendship, I definitely gave second chances to. But when and with dating, I'm sorry. I mean, maybe I can be wrong, and I ain't perfect. And again, I've been given second chances, so I can't really speak too much on the reason why I don't give second chances. But I've been given a second chance, but I've never gave a second chance. So,
hey,
can I make a statement before I answer the question? I just really looked at Alicia background and that heavy ass bed that she done had us move a time or two when she moved from different places. So fuck you for that one, by the way. It's because that hell heavy.
We would never cuss at each other on this podcast.
Taking it apart sucks. Yeah, no. I'm gonna bring it up because guess who put that whole together? Yeah,
I was gone.
Who put it together?
All right. But look,
you know what? I got.
Is it bad to give a person a second chance in
Me.
dating and friendships?
Both of them.
For dating, well, I'm gonna say
both the beds together.
As cliche as it sounds,
how about
that? You don't. Everything is like situational, right? Every human being is okay with putting up with something different than somebody else. Every cutoff point, every deal breaker is different between every individual. I absolutely believe that people can change and they can grow from a mistake. I do. But I also think that building from that and the time that it takes to really overcome something like that is a time that most individuals are not willing to take. And a lot of those individuals that give a second chance are given that second chance thinking or looking for a quick fix, and it doesn't happen. So I'm just going to say no. For a relationship, yes. For friendship, because you can give everything that you can to somebody that's in a friendship, to somebody that you're in a relationship with, but you can't give everything that you give to somebody that you're in a relationship with, to somebody that you're friends with. So I think the extra stuff that ties into you being in a relationship overrules and outshines what you do for a friendship, because you're doing the same amount in both and then you're going that extra mile. So friendship, yes. Relationship, no. I think when you get to that point, you're done.
Yep.
Keep it healthy and just walk away. Because when you get to that point, that's when DV start happening, and it's just unhealthy for everybody. Exactly. Friends, both of y'all, parents, like family. It's a
lot of things get affected, man. A lot of things get affected. That's why I can't.
No.
Susan, what you thinking?
I think that when it comes to giving a second chance and dating, I think that it is not bad at all. I think that the reason that our grandparents and our parents have stayed together and married 50 years plus is because of the concept of forgiveness 70 times 7. The Bible tells us to forgive each other just as Jesus and God forgives us 70 times 7 times over. So it's all about having that grace and stuff like that. Like, we're human, we're going to mess up. And that's where forgiveness is going to come into play. I'm not saying you have to forgive because they keep messing up. Like, no, like that's different. But I feel like oftentimes as people,
I'm sorry.
I'm confused, but okay.
I told you.
I can't say anything.
I'm sorry. It's a natural response. I do it way more than y'all think I do, bro. Y'all just never notice it till now.
I'm confused.
I'm telling you, it's a natural reaction.
First off, I want to publicly apologize. No, wait.
This close.
I know. I want to apologize.
Last week.
I want to apologize.
Last week.
And I muted myself immediately. I want to apologize. I muted myself.
Can somebody tell me the joke?
I'll tell you why he don't know the joke. He just laughed because I laughed. That's what he was saying. It's just a response that he has. Do you want to finish your statement, or do you want me to tell you why I laughed?
Can I finish my statement and then tell me why you laughed?
Yes.
Okay. So oftentimes, like, we forget that, like, as humans, like, we're going to mess up. And I'm not saying you have to forgive. But also, like, let's take a step back and put ourselves in. How many times does God forgive us when we sin? Does God just say, that's why I said I am about to. But I think sometimes we forget that God gives us endless grace on our walk with Him. And it's like, why do we deserve that grace from someone who literally, like, we don't deserve it, but He gives it to us anyway? So why do we as humans feel as though, like, sometimes we can't extend the same grace that we receive? So, like, that's why I don't feel like second chances in dating is that bad. Like, do I think you should consistently let somebody dog you out? No, because then I'm really gonna have to show you who Big Sue is. Because I'm really trying to be, I'm trying to be better. But the moment you keep playing in my face, I'm gonna show you Big Sue and I'm gonna crash out for real. So my grace is done. But and then as far as friendships go, like, I think it's just one of those things, like, sometimes you have to take a step back from a friendship and love them from a distance. So I don't think it's necessarily bad to give them a second chance. I think it's like you just need some time, like, because, like, with friendships, like, I think it's just different because, like, and I also think it depends on, like, the basis of your friendships. Like, why are you even friends? Like, what made you become friends? And, like, how is that, like, is that friendship growing you or is it stopping you, like, from growing? Is it putting you in the same place? Like, are you comfortable within it? Because you shouldn't be. Okay, I'm done.
I feel that, though. To a certain extent.
I don't disagree with what you said.
Enlighten us on what you laughing about, bro. Because you over there crying tears. Because you laughing.
I don't disagree with nothing you said. But when you started talking, I never gave you this information off of the last episode, because this is only episode 3, bro. From the viewers that we had last episode, let's just say there was a certain individual that messaged me privately and was like, Sue get to talking real tough about Jesus, God, and the Bible, but as soon as she started getting muted, it was fuck you this, and she was like, God must have went out the door. So as soon as you got to talking biblically,
I'm a woman of God first, y'all. I'm a
No,
woman of God
wait.
first, but this mouth is
Okay,
Hey,
dang it, Reed.
Um,
I thought you caught what I did, bro. I thought that's why you were laughing.
I didn't have a chance
my man.
because I don't know why, but you know how you can hear something in somebody else's voice too, and it's 10 times funnier.
Oh,
I heard that person say it, and it was like, oh, here she go talking about Jesus again.
God knows
And
he made my
then-
mouth like a sailor. God
And
knows he made
then
my
in the
mouth.
middle of that, it was
mouth will change it.
don't make me do it. And I was like, this is what they was talking about.
Y'all, because God knows who his daughter is, okay? Like, God knows
Nah.
me. Like, God knows
Yeah.
his daughter. But God also knows that I'm a work in progress and I'm on my journey. And God knows that I'm going to need that endless grace. So, like, I'm not perfect and I'm not, like, this just big example of, like, what a Christian is or whatever. But I'm a trying Christian. I put in the work.
Okay.
Like, I
Continue
do
to
all
put
of
in
that.
work.
I just cuss.
Work on that. But to just because I don't give you a second chance don't mean that I don't forgive you. That was my thing. What's up, Lonnie? What's up? But it was coincidence, Ree. I thought you was so I got a bad habit of just noticing like Sue breathed very heavy in between her talks. So if y'all didn't pay attention when she did, I did it immediately, and you laughed right after that. So I thought you caught it, me doing that, and it was definitely on purpose. So she was just like talking, and she said, "I said." So I thought you caught it because you laughed right after it.
I didn't even catch it. I was listening
That's me just laughing at my own joke. But no, for real, I can forgive you and not give you a second chance.
Hold on, Mario, what you got going
Boy,
on?
I just seen lights around my. Whoa.
Okay, that
Hey,
boy
y'all, we getting to the end of this podcast.
You see what I got in my hand?
Because I got one too. What the fuck?
What? Hey, that weather
I just seen flashing lights. What's going on?
Hey, that weather might be catching up to y'all because it's been hitting us hard over here in Mississippi.
God, no,
it's been hitting us hard. That's why I even talked about the tornado story because we've been getting it. We
God
just got
giving
hit
you a
with
sign not to
tornado.
play with me. That's what it is. Because God don't play about me. That God is showing
Right.
you.
You and your sailor mouth. Okay.
Hey, Susan, watch this.
Hey.
God loved me so much. I was born first. I was born before you.
God loved me so much. He saved the best for last.
Lottie? You have a child. That was dumb. You weren't thinking.
Lonnie is a combination of me. Lonnie is a combination of me and my baby daddy, so it don't. It's not me. You'll never find another Big Sue.
Hey. Are you taller than Ted? Are you
taller than him?
Do you want to go joke for joke?
No, it's not a joke, but are you taller than him?
No, he's taller than me. I am 5'2". I ain't grew since 8th grade.
I forgot. Lonnie gonna be short.
Lonnie gonna be taller than me, and I love a short king.
Well, she gonna be a young lady. So
yeah, so I know that's right. I'll go joke for joke.
Hey, okay, wait. Hold on. We got about 2 minutes, man, before we end stream.
I can't say yes, Susan, because I don't like no short.
Let's go ahead.
Well, screw you, Alicia. Going on somewhere.
Let's give a round of engagement. All of our viewers, those who decided to drink with us, and or watch us drink. Either are okay. Caveat: if I see the clip of me falling, suing all of y'all.
It's happening. It's happening.
Putting it on TikTok.
Bring the lawsuit. I got a great lawyer. I got 2 of them. Try me.
I'll defend myself in court.
You know what's funny? I was literally saying that.
I got 3. I can keep counting.
I was saying something was a great clip to make, as he fell. It was something with Susan. Whatever Susan had did, he was laughing at. I was like, that'll be a great clip to edit.
Don't bring me back.
Mario fell.
The fuck were you going?
Hey, forget that. Let's close this out.
Can we
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming in again, man. Appreciate y'all for coming in to the Drinking Buzz podcast. We appreciate everyone, the support from here and out. We be doing the grunt work. It's the work it takes to get to where we trying to get to. And guess what? We willing to do that. We willing to do the work. We here. So as we close this out, let's do it, man. One for the road. One for the road. Great topic.
I was following this on y'all in the name of Jesus. It's crazy.
He was still talking. Pull that motherfucker back up.
Okay. Oh, dang. All right.
You know
well, shoot. Since he doing that, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Send this to everyone. So if a person wasn't here, send it to them. Let them catch up. So they can be caught up what's going on, you know?
Another thing. Please, 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 for those individuals that would love to be a guest on the podcast, we do want to make like a Google form, some type of question that y'all can fill out. But do y'all think it'll be a good thing? Do y'all want to go ahead? Is that something that we should just do? Give them a form they can fill out. Maybe they got some questions and topics they want to bring to the platform.
Because I got people asking.
I think I got like 6 people that want to come on. And
okay, you got more than me. I got about 4. I got about 4.
Yeah.
But yeah. We got some. I got people asking.
So should we start like searching for other individuals that are tuned in to us and that are, on my end consistent within their outreach? Like, when am I on the next one? Right.
Look, I got one. I got one in particular. Every time I see that person, podcast.
Yeah.
When you go put me on there, every time.
But with that being said, like, we want y'all engagement. We want y'all input. We want y'all to be a part of this journey of the Drinking Buddies podcast, right? So this is all authenticity. We do this shit regardless. Like, before we
so that we know that you're on there, because we can't see your names when you pop up. So you got to be active. You got to comment. We don't know that you're
Exactly.
give an account of people.
You got to comment, even when we just making sure the audio is right. Put them ones in the chat. I didn't probably see 7, 8.
It takes 2 seconds.
Different people.
I'm telling you.
But we didn't had at our top of our viewers. We almost hit about 20, and we 3
see
podcasts in.
Me.
Yeah. I told him he be at work, man.
Look, if he can be at work and
tap
in, bro, let's stop it, bro. Y'all can do it.
But he work in a factory. I don't know if that sound gonna translate if he don't got no noise cancellation headphones. So Wes, we gonna talk to Pops and we gonna make sure we're gonna do a trial run with just the recording. And we're gonna try to get him on. Because let me tell you something. My Pops
got that wisdom.
Hey, he ain't taking no day off. And he hit me with some shit that he wanna talk about. But yeah, man, if y'all interested and y'all want to come up here and y'all want to be front and center, bring y'all comments and let y'all people, come in and debate with y'all. When it's your comment, it's a lot easier to go ahead. Was your topic? It's a lot easier to go ahead and send it and share it to your friends and family. So,
with that being said,
look at dude.
Until
next time, stay drunk.
Stay drunk.
We gone. Peace.